In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 creative ways that you can go about selling your digital products. Are you ready? Let's get straight into it. Hey guys, it's Elise here from House of Raisin, where I help entrepreneurs, well, boss babes specifically, sell their digital products online. The thing is, when you get to a point where you are making consistent money from your digital products, you can get really creative with it. You can experiment, you can try different things. So these 3 strategies are just something I recommend you to try just for the sake of it to see what happens. All right, let's get into the first one. Okay, the first creative way that you can sell your digital products is through Instagram stories. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am obsessed with stories. I post on there every day. Most of it has nothing to do with business. It's just actually more showing the personal side of my life. But because I'm on Instagram so much, I see what a lot of other people are doing. And a couple of things that I've seen is, one, my entrepreneur friend Ali May, who's a lovely, lovely, lovely girl, she actually launched her Instagram highlight templates or story templates and her stock photo bundles on Instagram. I'm sure she launched them on her website as well, but I was following her on Instagram and saw the whole process. So how she did it, I thought it was such a creative way, is that she had sort of 8 spots open. So the first 8 people who actually went and bought one of her templates or one of her stock photo bundles got an extra free stock photo bundle that wasn't available for sale. And whenever someone bought, she would actually put on her stories who it was and how many spots were left open to be able to snap up the free stock photo bundle. So of course I went and bought one myself because I love free little incentives. If you actually go to my Instagram account now, you'll see in my highlights all the icons that I have, they're hers. So I can tell you firsthand, it's an effective way to sell. Another thing I've seen is people showing behind the scenes prep and launch of their actual digital product. They show behind the scenes of everything, the entire process, and they get people amped up through their stories and through their processes, and they show like the full behind the scenes process of launching their product, which makes people really excited, which also creates a sort of rapport with your audience because they're so invested in what you're doing as a business owner, but also what you're doing because it might be relevant to them and what they want. And once they got to the end of their story about their launch or the behind the scenes or whatever they were showing, they would actually share information on how you could go about buying the product. So that's another way you can do it. The other way I have seen it being done, it's sort of similar to showing behind the scenes, but it is more, how would you say it, piquing curiosity. So someone might put up on their stories just like a tidbit of information that gets the customer wanting to learn more. So it might be like, do you want to learn how to make $5,000 this month from your business? If so, hit reply to this story and let me know. Something as simple as that. And then people will respond, whoever is interested in making $5,000 a month, obviously. And then what the product seller would do is probably send them through like some kind of funnel or some kind of onboarding process. So that's another way you could do it, through Instagram stories. The second creative way I recommend you to sell your digital products is to actually create a sale page on your website. I don't mean a sales page for your product. I mean like a sale, like we have a sale going on right now for a specific product. So what I mean is, you know how you go into like ASOS or any kind of clothing retail site and they always have a sales section, which is the section I always go to because I love the bargain. That's what you do with your digital product. And an even more creative way I recommend doing it is maybe have a sale on a specific product each month, change the product each month, and just see what happens. I tried this on my website for about 2 months, maybe a month, and I got quite a few sales from it. And I didn't like promote it or anything, I just left it up there to see what would happen because I have so many digital products I can kind of switch them out and it doesn't really matter what kind of promotion I'm running because I have so many. So I just thought I'd try it, and considering I wasn't pushing it or promoting it at all, it was just a button in my navigation bar, it did really well. And the third creative way I recommend you to sell your digital products is to run a flash sale. So these are pretty common. You've seen these everywhere. If you've been with me a while, you would have seen I've done like maybe 2 or 3. They're just a really effective way to make a bunch of money in a short amount of time. So if there is a product that, say, isn't selling that well, or you just want to see who is active out there in your audience and who has been sitting on the sidelines and wanting to buy the specific product of yours but maybe hasn't come forward, I highly recommend that you run a flash sale. A good way to do this is to sort of hint at it a couple of days before you run a flash sale, rather than like, bang, I'm running a flash sale, that's it. Just so people have an idea, so they can mentally prepare for a sale of some sort, and then run it for maybe a weekend, maybe 24 hours. But I don't recommend to do it more than 72 hours, more than 3 days. I think the best would be like 2 days, maybe over a weekend, or like a Sunday, Monday kind of vibe, and just see how you go. I've done this several times, and it's always like bumped up my income for the month really well. And it's just a bit of fun to do. So there you have it. There are my 3 random creative ways that you can sell your digital products online. 1, try Instagram stories. 2, have a sale page. And 3, run a flash sale. Okay, my lovely, that's it from me today. Now I would love to hear from you as always. What is one creative way you have tried to sell one of your digital products? Let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!